How's that? Can you hear me now? Thank you guys. Thank you. I think I've got it fixed. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Got to fix the echo. Hold on. Okay. Whoa. I think I have it fixed. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out like this new setup and stuff, and it's gonna take me like a little while to get it all figured out how I want it set up. So before we get started, I don't have my slides to show the text while I say it, but you guys know, no friggin' bullying, okay? No harassing people, not in the chat, in the comments. Don't go and bully and harass people on their channels either. Like, if I see it, I'm gonna friggin' block you, okay? Like, seriously. Now you guys have been really good lately, so my upset nature actually has to do with like before. So you guys really have been really good lately. Also, I don't think I need to do really a copyright slide with Becky because, like, she knows Section 107. Like, no, Pammy, no bullying. I'm assuming that that was sarcasm, so I'm gonna laugh. But yeah, we are gonna watch Miss Becky today. I'm so excited. I didn't close the door back there. I keep seeing it in the viewfinder, but that's okay. Kind of good, kind of back is is the name of her channel. It was, we talked about this before, that it was Captain Gaybeard. She changed it to kind of good, kind of back. I liked Captain Gaybeard, but kind of good, kind of back. I get it. It also goes along with her Instagram channel, which is kind of good, kind of bad art, or her Instagram profile. So yeah, they're both good names. They're both good names. Good morning, Bree. Oh, I didn't see your good morning message earlier. Good morning. Delayed good morning. New brand, new Becky. Exactly. Exactly, Pammy. All right. Let's get to, as they say. Ooh, I liked that. Aww. I remember making my first video. Morning, Pugnacious. Hi, Becky. You don't have to explain anything. Girl, you do not have to explain anything. Like, you can take time away and not explain it. It's totally okay. Oh, you can't hear the vlog. You can't hear the vlog. Okay, thank you for letting me know. We'll back it up then. You guys, did you hear that?
After the breakup.
Where she said after the breakup. Let me just double check that. Is the sound fixed on? Okay. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you, Janie. Thank you, Pammy. Ambry. Thank you, guys. Awesome. And Porgnacia says it's fixed over on Twitch too. Perfect. Thank you. Isn't that the cutest?
Oh, goodness.
She's so adorable.
I'm feeling so nervous right now.
I remember being super nervous for like my first vlog. I was going to talk about it a little bit on Mathic's channel, but like we never really got into it. When I first started vlogging, it was like just to kind of like document stuff, but like I absolutely felt like Becky when I first started like doing the like vlogs that I intended on sharing. Was like
hello everyone, it's me, Becky, chilling in my car. I am just, I figured I'd get on here and
She says
just talk to you guys for a minute.
she has to explain stuff. You don't have to explain anything.
Explain that I've had a giant hiatus, okay? Because, I mean, after the breakup...
I'm going to pause on that, but to the Twitch audience, the YouTube audience is saying hi. So, just a quick note there. Yeah, I feel like any YouTuber should be able to like take time away and then come back and be like, yo, I took some time away. I needed to take some time away. Moving on. Like, it doesn't, we don't need to know the reason. It doesn't even need to have a reason, you know? But yeah, I feel a little bit bad for her that she like feels the need to like explain shit.
I became so freaking busy because it was just like, okay, I need to start making money. Well, I already had started making money. But
that's a very good point, though, is like Amberlynn was not only like the breadwinner, but like the major breadwinner, right? Like the income difference was like quite a huge one. It wasn't like, oh, okay, we could like maybe live on your income and then like you're helping out with some stuff or like whatever. Like Becky was completely dependent on Amberlynn. Becky had a job before she started dating Amberlynn and quit her job to help Amberlynn.
I need to make more than what I was making. So I'm going to try to do this whole YouTube thing, even though I am very socially awkward.
She can do it.
And
she is in that like 1% of YouTubers that can actually like get it out the gate and like actually can like make it into a career. Most YouTubers, it's like we do it for the love of doing YouTube and for the love of streaming and stuff. And it's not anything that like you can really rely on to be an income, even like down the road. There are people who like super hustle with like the hopes that they're going to be, you know, the ones that do make it. And there is like a certain amount of like work to it that like you can put into it and generate some income from it. But whether or not it's a livable income is in a lot of cases like up to chance. But Becky already going into it kind of has that built-in audience where she is really that little like 1% of people who like know going into it, okay, I can do this for money and like make a living out of it. She's rocking it with this video. I haven't seen the whole video yet. Like I said, this is the first that I'm seeing it. But yeah, like she's like blossoming, you know? I think, was it Bree said? Yeah, Bree said she's got a new haircut and a new channel and she's thriving. Like this, so that's what I see even from Amberlynn's stream. So
I kind of
for a second I thought I had the audio muted.
I have moments like this where I just freeze up and I'm like, frig, what was I talking about?
It happens to us all. It happens to us all, especially like the first time that you like like I said early on, first times when you have a camera pointed at you. I have like gone back and seen some of like my early first vlogs and it's like, it's so cringe. It's so cringe. And not to say that I'm like super comfortable now in front of the camera. You know, I'm a little bit cringe now still. And I'll probably like, oops, no, what happened? I'll probably in like 3 years look back on these and be like, oh my God, I was so embarrassing. But you know, it is what it is. You always get better.
Hello everyone, it's me.
What?
Becky, chilling in my car.
I went back too far somehow.
I figured I'd get on here and like
I get that, Janie.
Just talk to you guys for a minute and explain that after the breakup,
you got busy.
I became so freaking busy because it was just like,
it's a good place to back up to.
Okay,
anyway.
I need to start making money. Well, I already had started making money, but it's like I need to make more than what I was making.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh, she's wearing 2 different earrings. That's
I'm gonna
cute.
try to do this whole YouTube thing, even though I am very socially awkward.
I didn't notice that
And
before. He's also wearing a Beavis and Butthead
I
t-shirt.
kind of, I have moments like this where I just freeze up and I'm like, frig, what was I talking about? But yeah, the breakup, a lot of things started happening mentally, and I started kind of,
Because even though they had like started mentally kind of separating and stuff and like kind of had fallen out of love, also like trashy black nail polish gang. um, but like even though she had mentally started doing that, like the actual act of doing that and like the actual aftermath of that is always, always, always highly emotional. Especially they were together for like 4 years.
withdrawing from everyone and everything, like pulling myself back, like, nope, I can't handle that right now. And Instagram became very overwhelming. But
Am I not synced? I'm not syncing. Let me check my OBS. I can see if this helps. I'm gonna close out like Discord and everything. Danny says she only wears black nail polish because she bites her fingernails, and I can pretend it's intentional punk look when they're black. Yes, I concur. Okay, I'm just gonna close out a bunch of stuff. I didn't realize how much I had to open, so that might have been part of the problem. Let me know if that's better. Hope that's better. Otherwise, I just don't know what to do. Thank you for the subscription. I don't know why my alert box didn't pop up there, but I did see it. Okay, I hope that fixed the sync, and if it didn't, I am sorry. I don't know what else to do right now.
I'm still trying to work through it, and the emails and all of that. I just feel like I had so many projects and things that I wanted to do, and I started them all at the same time, pretty much. And here I am, like,
Yeah.
what's my next move?
I've done that before where you kind of just like bite off, not necessarily more than you can chew, but like too many different flavors at once, maybe. And like you gotta focus on one thing at a time. Sorry, I know that was like totally like destroying a metaphor there, but you get what I'm saying, I think. I hope.
Yeah.
That new haircut does look slick.
I went and hung out with my ex and her boyfriend for the weekend on the 13th. And on the 15th, I was supposed to come home. But instead, I went to a family member's house and stayed the night there. And then the next day, right before I was about to leave, they called and was like, I just went to the doctor and
Who was that?
I have COVID. So I quarantined with them. And then a few days later, their kid ends up testing positive.
So you quarantined with the people who...
Thankfully, I was vaccinated. I think that was the big thing that helped me out was being
I don't understand. Does this story... I know this was like Amberlynn's story that she like said on live stream where she was like, "Oh, well, like Becky was hanging out with a family member, and then like they tested positive, and like she tested negative, but she's quarantining with them." Like it makes sense if you like literally don't think about it, but as soon as you think about it, it's like it doesn't make sense that she would quarantine with the people who tested positive when she tested negative. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, quarantine by yourself, quarantine in a freaking hotel for a couple days and retest, or like whatever. But like, or quarantine in your room, go home and quarantine in your room. But like, it doesn't make sense to quarantine with the family that tested positive. I'm gonna just check the chat and see if like you guys have like an explanation for this that like I'm somehow missing because yeah. She didn't have anywhere else to go, and ALR would have died if she got COVID. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Um, so maybe it was like Becky felt better quarantining. But see, I feel like at that point, you're like just like re-exposing yourself. Like, why wouldn't she like go quarantine in like a hotel or something like that? Like, I don't understand. To me, it seems like if she's quarantining with the person who tested positive or their family members, you're running the risk of exposing yourself when you weren't exposed, you know? You can't see my hand flailing back here. I almost knocked my coffee cup off my desk. It's the Amberverse. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I agree that quarantine in your home also possible. She stayed to care for them. Yes, but again, if she stayed to care for them, then freaking quarantine afterwards, right? I feel like Becky just wanted to stay away from ALR and wifey. Or Ignatius, you might be right. I think you I think you might have hit the nail on the head with that one. That's um yeah. Just like, you know what? I was around somebody with COVID. I'm just gonna like turn this into a 2 week vacay. We may never know. Could have been a weird call on Becky's part or insistence by Amber for whatever reasons she wanted. That's true. It might have just been like Amber insisted for like no logical reason. Um, you also might not understand that. Like my partner got COVID and I didn't catch it from him for like a week, even though we were in a 1 bedroom. Um, yeah, because like you might not be exposed on day one, but like being around them and like repeatedly being around them, you might catch it later. Yeah. Like even if you're like theoretically exposed, that doesn't mean that like you've physically had the virus, like inhaled the virus. We did separate, but there's only so much you can do. Exactly. Exactly. Especially in like a 1 bedroom where you're like literally sharing the bedroom with somebody. I knew somebody early on who got it, and this was March, I think, like March of 2020. And luckily we had good weather where we were, and his wife made him stay out on they had like a screened in porch. I was like, sorry, like we'll throw an air mattress out there. And then luckily I had like an extra, like a mini, like a dorm fridge and a microwave, and I like brought him over and like left him on the stoop for him to like come out and get. And yeah. Once you're exposed, it makes sense to stay in quarantine after everyone tests negative. Yes, but she was quarantining with people who tested positive, which that's the part that is like confusing to me. That you would like, to me, it's like, okay, I can quarantine with people who also tested negative, but if somebody else tested positive, I want them like away from me when I'm quarantining, just in case I haven't actually inhaled the virus, or I'm not actually going to be affected by it. And like, you know what I mean? Like if you're not actually going to catch it. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are both both vaccinated now. Yeah. Yeah, he tried to do exactly like you guys you tried to separate, but like there's only so much you can do. Only so much. All right. I don't know if Bex is going to give us like an answer that makes sense, but I think also it seems to me in a lot of ways that Becky is like still kind of just like letting Amberlyn. You know what I mean? It's like when she was saying in the vlog, she's like, well, like there were places that like I did drive that were hours away, but like I didn't feel comfortable taking you to that place that I didn't know where it was, and I'd never been there before. I'd never like seen how the parking lot is. I never seen like maybe it was back roads to get there. And then like she's comparing that to like go seeing her mom when her mom was friggin' ill and dying. Like it was a little bit different. Like I'm fucking agoraphobic as fuck, but you better bet when my nana was on hospice, I was like over there. I was over there. I was the one who was there like beforehand that was like meeting the person who's like bringing over the medical equipment. And like normally in a normal day, I don't want to freaking talk to the mailman that I like know what time he shows up and shit. Like no, but I was like this is literally life and death, and I'm going to fucking like it doesn't I don't know how to explain it. It's like you have like a certain amount of suck it up that like in an emergency situation, it's like you have like an extra like bonus pack that's like your emergency supply of suck it up. And it's suck it up isn't really the right word for it. I don't want to say like it, because it's in a lot of cases anxiety and mental health like you can't just suck it up, okay? Like it's not how it works. But it's almost like there's like this extra reserve of bandwidth that is there for like emergencies. I don't know how to explain it. Janie's getting her first Pfizer on Thursday. Awesome. Yay. Go you. I got Moderna, thank Dolly. And it was it kind of kicked my butt a little bit, but it was okay. It was okay. You might wanna, if you haven't already, you might wanna like call your work and let them know, hey, Friday might be a little bit rough for me or whatever, because I don't know if the Pfizer one is like worse for the first one or like I know like the Moderna one, it was the second one actually that like kicks most people in the ass. Doctor told me to wait until he had the Pfizer because you get complications. Right on. Right on. And like that's the type of like vaccine hesitancy that I understand, where you're like talking to your doctor about it, you understand like the risks and complications, and you're like, okay, for right now, I'm gonna wait and like get the safest option. Like, yeah. Oh, granted, now that I think about it, I wonder if she was staying with those folks who tested positive to take care of them. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Because my husband had it, he couldn't really get out of bed or do much of anything. Oh, yeah, yeah, totally. I can understand that. But then I wouldn't call that quarantining. And then I wouldn't immediately like go back to like staying with Amber Lynn. I would be like staying in my room. Like, yeah. Gabby Poodle says she got Pfizer, was fine after the first shot, pretty sick after the second shot, only for a day or two. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You're on disability pension. Well, maybe you just like keep that in mind for your like how whatever it is that you schedule on your schedule that like, you know, maybe you're gonna need a day or two. Porgnation says Pfizer kicked my ass so hard on the second dose. I was dead to the world for a day, then back up and good the next day. Good to know. It really depends on the person. I just felt like I was hungover for Pfizer number 2, headache, but caffeine and Tylenol did the trick. Awesome. Again, yes, Amberlyn Reed and also Becky might have to abide by Amberlyn's weird definitions of things. Because yes, her definitions for words do not always coordinate with I don't like other people's versions of words, like the dictionary definitions of words sometimes. Just saying.
Vaccinated, and also
She is
I have
vaccinated. Awesome.
the typo negative. I can't remember if
I'm type A negative. When I first got my Red Cross card in the mail, it just back then anyway, it just said like A and then the word negative spelled out, and I was like, yeah, like I'm a negative person. What? And then I realized that it was my blood type.
if I have the with RH or without the RH.
If you said O negative, then you have a negative RH factor.
I think it might be without the RH, but the RH factor. But that actually does have something to do with like being easily exposed, like our blood type fights it off harder or something. I don't know.
I know
I don't
people
know.
with negative blood types are having more issues with the virus. I know that because I'm a negative blood type, A negative. I am A negative blood type, and that blood type is A negative.
Um,
Sounds
but
like she's
yeah,
O negative,
I didn't catch it, not once, and neither did
which
anybody
is
else.
kind of sucky for her because it means that like she can only get O negative blood. Like that is the only type of blood that she can get in a blood transfusion is only O negative. People, I think O positive is like the most common blood type, and then like they can get like blood from O negative or O positive. But yeah, like I could get Becky's blood. Not that's a weird way to put it, but I could get blood from somebody with Becky's blood type if indeed it is O negative because I'm A negative, but I could not give blood to somebody with Becky's blood type. She would die. She would die from getting my blood in her system.
In the vicinity of where I was quarantined. I think I was quarantined for, let's see.
It's okay, Becky. It's fine. We don't judge. And the reason why we don't judge is because like you're not like a negative person that's always putting other people down for like being disrespectful. Okay? That's why.
Say about 12, 13 days, even though the actual quarantine was only like 10 days. But
maybe she's gonna explain.
Better safe than sorry.
Okay,
right?
she's better safe than sorry.
But I think we started quarantining the 16th or 17th.
I don't remember.
And I think it ended like the 27th. It ended Friday or Saturday. Either way, it's Monday and it's over. And I'm home now. So, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of stuff I've been needing to do when I got home. I'm like, okay, I need to crack down on commissions. My room and my closet is an absolute disaster. I've got to sort through.
Janie said, I don't even know my blood type. Be right back. Are you going to go find out your blood type really quick? Yes, the elevator music was great. I love it.
All of that. It's because I'm in the process of like trying to pack up things I don't need.
Sorry, I missed some chat there. Sorry.
I absolutely hate finding things that I haven't seen in forever because I will just sit there and be like, oh my God, I forgot about this. And just sit there and like stare at it and play with it. And like, you become very distracted because I found something cool. I'm so bad for doing that. I actually did that a lot growing up.
That sounds like maybe some ADHD shit.
Like my mom would come in my bedroom and she's like, I came in here like an hour ago. Why does it still look the same? And I'm like, I got distracted because I found something cool. So,
I used to do that shit all the time when I was a kid. Now, I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was a kid, but turns out I had undiagnosed autism. So I'm just because I'm seeing myself in those symptoms, I'm wondering if it maybe has something to do with some type of neurodivergence, shall we say. Sorry.
Last night was my first night at home since quarantine, and I have my own bed in my own bedroom, and that's pretty nice because me and Amberlyn are no longer sharing the bed, which
And
I mean
bedroom.
I totally get was weird from the get-go, and it's like I thought so too, but she still has a lot of anxiety.
So she, like, when Amberlyn was like, it's not weird, tell them, Becky, it's not weird. Like, again, she will just, like, back Amberlyn up and just be like, okay, yeah, like, whatever you say, Amberlyn, whatever you say.
Anxiety with nighttime.
You also have ADHD.
So
and
I
also
was helping her through that.
You could probably really relate to this.
And I
yeah,
think
you
with
just said
me
that.
being gone in the quarantine has helped her. I mean, like, she didn't have any choice, you know, but to sleep alone. So,
yeah, that's true.
yeah. Now she's got her own room, and I got my own
How
room.
many nights did she sleep alone, though? Like, how many nights was it from when Becky was quarantining to when Wifey was there? It was only like a week, right?
And I know a lot of you said that I shouldn't go back, but you know what you need to understand is I still care about Amberlyn, and Amberlyn still cares about me. And
oh, Janie, go take care of that migraine. Seriously, this is going to be up for replay. Like, go, like, take a Tylenol and Excedrin. A Benadryl sometimes will help. Like, obviously, like, you know, you and your doctor have, like, decided what's good for you. I don't want you to, like, take something that's, like, unapproved or anything like that. But, yeah, like, this will be up for replay. Like, don't feel obligated to hang out. I appreciate you coming by, but I am really enjoying this, and I'm probably going to be doing like a reaction to whenever Becky uploads again. So don't worry. We'll be back later, okay?
we're friends, and we want to help one another. And I mean, as soon as I can, as soon as YouTube takes off and I start saving some money,
Side note, your YouTube is already taken off, girl.
hoping within the next few months I can move out and get my own place.
I'm wondering who, like, well, you guys heard me talk about in the Amberlyn reaction. I'm wondering, like, whose name is on the lease and who wants Becky off the lease. Whether Becky wants to get off the lease herself, whether Wifey is pressuring Amberlyn to get Becky out of there so that they can have their space, whether Amberlyn wants her alone time with Wifey, or maybe Amberlyn is like pushing for Becky to stay. I don't know. I want to know what that dynamic is there with the three of them.
And really start my life, because I'm super excited about that. And I want to take you guys on adventures, like outside, like in the woods, around the lake. I might even take you to like Mammoth Cave, which is actually the largest cave system in the world.
Yes.
I could take you to Short Creek,
Yes,
which
do
is
it.
the shortest creek in the world. And that's actually where my mom and
Well, thank you for coming by,
her
Janie. I
boyfriend
appreciate it.
said their commitment vows. Like,
That's so cute.
they're not married, but they got married under the eyes of God. I know.
I like that.
I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm not judging
I like
anybody.
it.
I'm just like, okay. So
Yeah.
they weren't legally married.
Just a little side note, like, the government has only been getting involved in like marriage shit for like just a real recent part of history. For like a long freaking time, marriage was just like a thing that like y'all got married and declared to your community we're married. Like, it wasn't like a like legal contracts involved thing until like really recently. So when people are like, oh well, they had like a commitment ceremony but they're not like really married, which she didn't use that language, but like sometimes I do hear people using that language, and it's like, y'all realize that like real marriage like hasn't included the law up until like really recently. Like, yeah, just as I know there.
That's okay though, because they'd been together for quite a while, and he was really good to her, and he's still really good to us.
I just want to read Isa Quinones says legal marriage is a scam. Yeah. Becky seems almost immune to Amberlynn's manipulation tactics on the lives lately. I agree. Even though she does sometimes back her up, it seems more like she's just going along with it because but doesn't mean it anymore. Yeah, I feel like she just doesn't even care anymore. She's like, yeah, whatever. Like this is oh my gosh, you guys found my channel because of the Jimmy stuff? Well, thank you for sticking around. I love it. Thank you. I love having you here. Texas and population tracking were big contributors for the government getting involved in the bedroom. Interesting. Oh, good. I got it right. I'm kind of bad about butchering names, so I'm glad I got it right. Exactly. Legal marriage is just all about capitalism.
Us, like, he does everything he can for us, and I'm very thankful for that man. I really can honestly say that I view him as my stepfather.
Aww.
Because he really does a lot for everyone, and he's just so sweet and such a kind-hearted person. And
it's so cool when you can have people like that in your life.
I don't know how I got so off subject. I just feel like I'm
That's okay. That's okay, Becky. Do it. But, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
A lot. I think it's my nerves. My nerves happening right now. I'm just sitting and talking.
I haven't even really noticed her saying a lot. I really haven't. It's not noticeable, and if it's noticeable to you, it'll become less and less.
I'm not talking to you guys. My hair looks like garbage
no,
today.
No, it doesn't.
My plans for today, though, let's get off the subject of Mom, because I don't want to sit here and think about her for too much.
I get that.
I am currently waiting on something to pop up on my phone. I'm actually doing
a grocery run.
I'll be honest, I'm doing Uber Eats in Lexington.
Okay.
So maybe if you're here and
that's
you order.
Another reason why I think that she maybe wasn't like quarantining is because like I think all through that time, from what I understand, she was doing like Uber Eats and shit. And like if you think that you've been exposed to the virus, you probably shouldn't be doing Uber Eats, right?
Some Uber Eats, maybe I'll show up at your door.
Ooh. Yeah, Lexington.
Anyway, so after I do some Uber Eats, which I literally have been sitting here at Taco Bell forever, because everybody always tells me that delivers to me. They're like, don't drive around, just sit and wait for it to come to you. Well, I've been sitting and waiting, and I've got nothing. So maybe I'm just doing it at the wrong time. It's 11:40.
Some of it is like timing type stuff. I bet
lunch should be picking up soon, hopefully.
I bet it's like, I bet it's more like afternoon, because I don't seem to really order food until like afternoon lazy times, right? In the morning it's like I'll just go get it, but like afternoon it's like, oh, can someone just like bring it? You know what I mean? I feel like Uber Eats drivers get more calls in the afternoon and evening.
I'm feeling as if I'm going to
wrong.
go crazy sitting here for so long with nothing to do. Should have brought a book or something. But yeah.
Good time to vlog though.
I had Taco Bell for lunch. I know it's not the healthiest, but it was quick.
And if you're already doing Uber Eats,
I literally just hopped up out of bed, threw on some clothes, and went.
Well, it's good though. Like, you're a delivery driver. You don't need to be like, have a full face of makeup on or whatever, you know?
Sorry, I got distracted.
I love that she like left all that in her editing though. Like,
the rest of my
she did this all in one take.
I'm gonna have to edit a lot.
Editing sucks. I hate editing. That's
so the
really why I do live
today
streams.
After I leave
Like that's
here,
literally why I do live streams. We have like one Uber Eats driver here and he's always busy. I never order anything except for dinner at night. Yeah. Janie Davis said, live stream communities are one of the best parts of YouTube. I couldn't start a sentence without dude. Yeah. Um, I I love like how much I've grown as far as like interacting with my audience and being okay in front of a camera. And somebody like interviewed me for something a while back, and they were like, "Oh, can you do this interview?" And I'm not going to get into what it was. Not for Pig's channel. It was something else where they were actually like editing it together as a video, and they were like, "Have you like done this before? Like, do you have an acting background?" And I was like, "No, but like I live stream sometimes." You get better. You get better at it, you know?
if I'm not doing Uber Eats because it won't pop up, I am going to go to the store because Amberlyn asked me to get her something and I have to get something too. And then I gotta get some
That's
gas.
like a good like while you're like waiting for Uber Eats, like run in and grab one or two things. Like, yeah, you can do like little, you know, maybe you gotta run by the post office or, you know, especially if she's doing like online sales and stuff.
I'm almost on empty.
Probably a really good job for her.
And
Ooh, girl, get some gas.
I gotta go home and sort through more things. I actually might vlog
There are
that.
people who like do Uber Eats and they like just pull it up on their phone and like while they're doing shit around the house and wait for a call. And then when they get a call, they go.
For you guys, maybe like a little time lapse or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner yet, so hopefully I can figure that out and you guys can do a little like cook with me type of deal if you're interested in that. I'm not a very good cook.
If it's Becky doing it, I'm interested in doing it. You guys have seen like Gamer Mom cooking. It's not really about the cooking. So if it's like something like that, like I'm totally fine. I'm not really into like the cooking content, but like if it's just Becky having fun in the kitchen, I'm down.
I'm not a very good cook, I'll be honest. And it's because where I worked in Hardee's and then I worked in 2 nursing homes where it was food based. You know, I was in the dietary wing, you know. I was a cook.
Yeah, it's cooking.
And I served the trays. It was maddening. It was exhausting. Absolutely sucked so bad because
I feel like any kind of food service is really just like
the staff there, they
soul-sucking.
couldn't keep staff, and they even couldn't keep a dietary manager at one point. Like, there were supposed to be 7 of us. There's supposed to be like 3 cooks and 4 aides and a dietary manager. So there were supposed to be 8 of us in there. At one point, it was just me and one other girl to run the whole thing.
I hate working anywhere that's understaffed.
And
That freaking
I pulled
sucks.
121 hours on a check, and it was like $1,000-something, and I'd never seen that much on a check before.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I think the biggest I did was like 92 hours. I can't imagine doing like, yeah.
Because, you know, I'd only ever worked at
Ooh.
Walmart, and I mean, I'd worked at factories before, but like, I still didn't get that much, you know. So
I have to read the chat here really quick because like both YouTube and Twitch chat is going, and JD says on YouTube, live stream cooking has to be about the hope of a disaster because cooking is pretty boring without the editing. Yeah, I mean, live stream cooking with me and my mom is just like about having fun. And Porkation says, "Hey, now that hot panini content was award winning." Talking about Gamer Mom cooking yesterday, which was we just made grilled cheese sandwiches in a hot press. The technique, the grace, the squishing the press. Oh my gosh. Porgnatius also said, my old employee got 120 hours on his check and then, understandably, quit. Yes. Yes. Um, Pammy Poodle says, I just started participating in some chats recently or even commenting on videos. I've always been super shy about it, but the people/communities are so cool. Yes, I've really kind of like come out of my shell. I am an introvert, like IRL. Like my mom and wifey will tell you, like actually when it comes to like in-person greetings, I'm really awkward. But somehow it's like with the like internet as like a medium. It's like I can use the medium, if that makes sense. And I'm like less shy. I don't know. But yeah.
I think the hard work did pay off some way or another, you know. My ex at that time was like, well, we're just gonna put it all back, and her mom was like, no, Becky busted her butt for that. I'm taking her shopping. So her mom took me shopping, and I got me a new
Oh,
phone.
nice.
That's pretty cool. It wasn't no iPhone or nothing, but it was like a, you know, one of them little cheap ones you can get at Walmart.
Hey, a phone's a phone.
I was ecstatic though to have that. That was
Yeah,
so
especially
cool.
like when you have a busted ass phone, like just having like one that is like,
Wow, I got really off subject.
Nice.
I keep doing that.
it's okay.
But
I like it when you get off subject.
yeah, I'll see what else I can show you guys today. I'm already 14 minutes in. I wonder how editing.
You don't have to edit it.
Anyways, I will get back to you guys later.
Yay! We love to see the Twinkie. Look at her tail going. Oh my gosh. She's like, yeah, I don't really like the grass, but that's how Lizzie is. Lizzie, seriously, I'm gonna like our little whatever she is. She's probably part Shih Tzu. I don't friggin' know. She's adorable though. She does not like walking on the grass. She would prefer to like walk on concrete, asphalt, whatever. Unless it's really hot, like asphalt. But even then, sometimes it's like, girl, like that's probably burning your paws. Like, can you just like stay in the grass? And I will literally take her out and I'll be like, you have to put all four paws in the grass before I will let you come back inside because I do not believe you that you don't need to pee when you've just like been walking around on the concrete. She's such a prissy little bitch. Twinkie's so cute. Your dog hates wet grass, yes. Yeah, I think Lizzie hates it even more if it's wet. Macy was like that if it was wet, she was like, you know.
Hey guys, it is me back again.
Same when it rained.
I keep wanting to look over
Macy
here,
hated
so
it.
sorry. I have been at hard work trying to.
Okay, poor Ignatius. Now you're like just saying all weather conditions, okay? Or when it was too hot, the sun was out, or when it was rainy, or come on now, prissy pup. That's funny. Yes, my mom has an umbrella that she used to take Macy out with the umbrella. Not for herself, for Macy. Walk around with the dog. Yeah. Aww, that's so cute. That's a very good point. Janie says, I make the groomer leave my cat's hair long between her toes because it helps protect her paws from burning on the pavement. We have all wood floors, so we actually like have the groomer make sure to do that because otherwise she slides whenever she like, because she'll grab her toys and be like, but like her feet will start sliding if she needs a groom and she's got hair between her paws. But that's so cute. It has to be overcast and not too moist. Oh, okay. So that is the one weather condition in which your dog is totally happy to go hang out outside. Probably loves the outdoors when it's like that, right? Total outdoors dog if the weather is exactly perfectly right. That sounds really cute.
redo my room and go through a bunch of stuff and get rid of stuff.
So
And
did Amberlynn just give Becky the bedroom and then like she moved into a new bedroom with wifey? Is that what happened?
and I'm gonna show you the progress so far. Like,
She said she's redoing. I love the wall hangings. Oh, she can't get it to turn the camera around.
This whole thing out, Jesus.
It won't do it when you're like mid recording.
Well, I can't flip it, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like show you
You could like stop it.
in a different
And
clip,
then-
I guess. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, so my bed is an absolute disaster because I have a bunch of stuff
That's
on
okay.
it. My walls kind of bare over and through here. Got a few things.
Oh,
there.
so is this
And
the
then I
new
have
room?
this mess right over here that I'm trying to take care of. This is my bean bag.
Okay.
Bean bag's here. It's just like a bunch of, there's a fan, there's a bunch of pillows and blankets.
Is this
Picture frame right there.
I could be wrong here, but I feel like this was Amberlynn and Becky's room. And then when wifey came, they were like, oh, we'll just get a new bed or whatever and turn this office into a bedroom. And then all the shit that's Becky's, we'll just like throw it in there on her beanbag. Like that's the vibes that I'm getting from this, but maybe not. I don't know. Ugh.
You know. But
Because doesn't this,
I don't know if I want to leave all this like
this looks like it took a long time to get it all set up. And I think I remember the pot leaf wall hanging from like Amberlynn.
because I
her
was
vlogs.
planning this to be my filming corner, but I don't know.
Okay.
So
But maybe
yeah,
she
let's see.
maybe that she
I
set
don't
it up
know
as
if
a
I wanna
new
leave
one.
all this or that, but I do know
The wall hangings on the ceiling really does help with like the sound. So some people might look at that and think it's stupid, but it actually makes a lot of sense.
this wall is going to be different,
Aww.
and so is that one.
Okay.
And I gotta fix that tapestry. It says effing magical. But yeah. I like all of that up there, but they don't go
So maybe
together.
this is a new, like this is her new room.
Those two and that one kind of does, but not those 2.
I agree.
So
So just move it
I don't
around.
know.
Yeah.
and honestly, I need to be packing up. Like,
Yeah, like the stuff on the
I need to
shelves.
be packing up. So actually, I will be packing up. So
So you're gonna.
actually, the Funko Pops will probably come down, and so will probably everything else except for the corner.
Like the plushies and everything.
I want to film it.
Oh, well, those are in the corner.
So-
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah. I will show you guys the finished product.
Becky mentioned before that she had a bed in the guest room that she bought. And ALR has a king size bed that she bought and is in the main room. Okay. They got plenty of beds. Maybe she just like moved into the guest room. Is what it sounds like. The guest room was hers. I think they were going to turn it into an office for wifey when Bex moves out. Oh my gosh. I kind of vaguely remember that now. Where like it was like, girl, like she is still living there. She's just quarantining or whatever. Like, and you're already making plans for her freaking bedroom. I remember that now. They were like, okay, the guest room is Becky's, and then they just started like throwing shit in there while she was gone.
Hello.
Dicks.
So it is the next day.
No, I don't know that they were actually dicks. That was kind of a dick move.
I
though.
ended up going to sleep. I was really tired.
Good. Sleep if you're tired.
Excuse the pillow fort behind me because this is
We will excuse your pillow for it. You know why? Because we saw you getting up and doing shit. You were up and walking the dog and doing Uber Eats and all kinds of shit. Like,
everything that was on my beanbag chair last night. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with what pillows I don't want anymore.
I wonder if she just like inherited a bunch of pillows from Amberlyn that like Amberlyn was just didn't want them anymore.
I don't know. I might just keep them all.
Or maybe it's Becky has been the one with the pillow obsession all along.
But
we'll find out.
Let me show you guys. There's Rarity.
Hi, Rarity.
Hi, baby girl. She's like, whatever. I'm also sorry about the horrible filming quality. I'm still trying to learn this. Keep the camera straight, and I'll learn it. Just give me time.
I love the editing. I love it.
But yeah, I am getting ready to get up,
girl,
and work on.
You're doing great.
Bedroom. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for watching my first vlog. Soon I will be.
Oh my gosh, Janie! That she tried to have a beanbag chair and the pets peed on it. That sucks. They look so cool,
and I'm really excited about that. So please come back and watch me again.
I totally will,
because I really want you to. And
girl, you got this.
We can have some fun with this.
Yeah, let's have fun with it. You're adorable. You are adorable. You are adorable. Yeah, there's all of her socials. I'm gonna pause it on that so that you guys can see those if you want. Amberlyn, you don't know what you lost. You do not appreciate that woman for how amazing she is. I don't think. Also, I was watching like a couple of other people like react to the previous live stream that I reacted to in my last Amberlyn video, and upon rewatching it, it occurs to me at one point she says that a deal breaker, Amberlyn says that it was a deal breaker to her that Becky didn't want to travel, which Becky's the one who broke up with her. Like it like occurred to me when I watched it back. I was like, wait, how was that a deal breaker? Because like it never broke the deal. I don't think that there is actually such a thing for Amberlyn to have a deal breaker, because I think it seems like in most instances it is people that break up with Becky, not the other way around, or people that break up with Amberlyn, not the other way around. Yeah, you noticed that too, Pammy? Sorry, I'm seeing the comments that are like, go Becky, we stand Becky. Like, that was why I said the wrong name there. But yes, go Bex, go Bex. We love a Becky. We are loving a Becky. So, yeah, I hope she does do more live streams. If and when she does them, I will be trying to react to them, or sorry, more vlogs and possibly some live streams. Amber is trying to pull a "you can't fire me, I quit." Yeah, that was a deal breaker. Oh, this thing, yeah, especially with like the whole like traveling thing. Like she's like, oh, Becky never wanted to travel. Becky never wanted to travel. But like, go back and watch those vlogs. Like Becky always speaks really fondly of traveling. So what's the issue? Yeah. All right, guys. I flip over here. I tried to do some end credits. Okay, well that didn't work. I tried to have like the end credits and it's not playing, but I do want to give a very special thank you to all the people who have helped me out financially. And I did have my list up because I did have some new Patreon support, or rather Twitch subscribers. I have to figure out a new ending screen, guys. I'm sorry. me see if I can't find that list. It took me like 2 seconds to find it earlier, so hopefully it'll only take me 2 seconds to find it back now. Okay, obviously more than 2 seconds, but here we go. Subbotanius. Elizabeth 1933. Teapot Fairy. Decor Sinclair. TikTok Bunny with the little bunny emoji. And of course, always big huge thanks to my lovely Savage Mom. Oh, you guys stand my skills up. Thank you. But big thanks to all of you guys, in particular those guys. Huge thanks for just like literally keeping this channel alive, helping me out with equipment, buying merch, subscriptions. I just like thank you all. I really super appreciate it. And I'll be back with you guys next week.